Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New 2026. So I hope you all had a great Christmas. As you probably realised, basically I was missing over Christmas. I wanted to spend time with family. I didn't want to bother about YouTube too much. So yeah, I've been working on the world a little bit, but not been doing any particular recordings. Just been doing a bit of work here and there, as you can probably see by the patch of ground that I'm currently standing on. In today's episode, I want to get a semi-automated tree farm going. Now, I do have a design in mind, and it's probably going to be something similar to what I've seen Shino do on Ruskia season, I want to say 2, I think, or 3, one of them anyway, where basically you have a running water flow, where you're chopping the tree down, the tree basically goes into the water, it runs down into a hopper, and the hopper goes straight into a chest with the sticks and also the saplings as well. So yeah, that's the type of tree farm I want to get going today. I suppose I better show you around to basically just catch you up a little bit first. How about this? How about instead of me I'll show you around after. Let's do a little bit of a time lapse first. Let me catch you up properly with a bit of a time lapse, and I will look forward to seeing you in just a minute. Okie dokie. Right, you go. See you in a minute.
And one will yield. None can know or ever tell which will stand and which will sell. Their size is equal, muscles strong, horns are sharp and pointed long. Who will win and who will fail? The answer lies within their gaze. Give your all and show your might. Be the flame, not just the light. Fight for what you know is true. Never bend to points of view. Live light hard and strong and true. Fight for all that's owed to you. Through the toil and battles long, find your peace when day is done. Stay the course, the roads are hard. Every step worth every scar. Hold your ground and don't be sad. Stand up tall but never mad. Give your all and show your might. Be the flame, not just the light. Fight for what you know is true. Never bend to points of view. Live a life hard and strong and true. Fight for all that's owed to you. Through the toil and battles long, find your peace when day is done. Lead the way with strength so pure. Let your light become the cure. Not all easy paths are right. Some must walk through darkest night. Guide them with your burning heart. Never stray or drift apart. Show the truth to everyone till they see the works begun. Live a life hard and strong and true. Fight for all that's owed to you. Through the toil and battles long, find your peace
So I hope you enjoyed the little time lapse. Yes, you probably noticed now. You probably noticed by now anyway. We have two chunks now. So this is where the tree farm is going to go, and this is our mob farm. Well, will be our mob farm, and it's all dug out. Now I do have a different technique now. I was using sand for quite a while, but the sheer quantity of sand that I'm going to need is quite, well, it's quite scary actually. So instead what I have been doing is this. So I have been basically almost like recycling the dirt. So what I'll do, I'll paste down I'll do a G, and it'll do like dirt, and then I'll basically just go along and stuff, and then I'll just remove this layer and collect it, and then just rinse and repeat. And that seems to be doing quite well. In like I'm not spending loads and loads of dirt. I don't want to keep on going out for it. So I've had like the same full inventory of dirt from probably around about there. And I'm basically just doing it there. And it seems to be a bit quicker than the sand as well, because, you know, I don't have to travel out for the sand. Well, I have to travel out for the sand, and I don't have to travel out for this. I can just basically keep on using the dirt in my inventory over and over again. And it's a little bit slow going, but I think we're making some good progress in it. Like I said, this is going to be a season-long project. It's probably not going to be completed anytime soon, but I'll be chipping away at it bit by a bit. Would like to change out that though to be the same as that medium fertility, just so it looks a bit better. And this side is, I got one layer of medium fertility, and then the rest of it is low fertility. But yeah, it looks a bit strange like that, so I might change that out. I don't know yet. But yeah, today though, we're not going to be working on here today. We're going to be working over here today, which is where we're going to be having our semi-automatic tree farm. Now I say semi-automatic because I still have to basically cut the devil down. Let's bring out some blocks. Now I do have an okay amount of copper. Now this needs to be changed into the hoppers. And to make the hopper, I think you actually need quite a few. So let's jump on new, and then they're the hopper. So the hopper, you do need 3 plates. So that's 2 ingots per plate. So it's 2, 4, 6. So it's 6 per hopper, which basically means that, yeah. So we can have 3 hoppers basically, because this is all the copper I've got. See, what I was tempted to do was basically have a tree line going here with 1 hopper going down, so we'll have it 8 blocks long, because that's how far water flows. Let's give it a bit of distance, so maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you? And then I suppose we're going 3 wide. 1, 2, 3, you, and then you. And we're going to go basically 8 down. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you as well. And that will be as far as the actual water flows. Now, I can put it down a secondary water stream, probably somewhere around here. Which might be ideal, to be honest. Might be the better idea to do it. Or could even basically put the water starting here. Let me put a lantern on for a second. There we go. So I could even put the water starting here. So it will be starting at a higher block. And that way we can have a secondary water source starting 1 down. That might actually work. And let's cap you off as well. Do you from there. So if basically we do a water source here, a water source there, water source there. It should come down and it'll stop around about here. But then we can do the same thing again. We'll just place a water source here, and then we'll just go another 8 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I do want to try a technique of chiseling as well to see if it helps with the direction of the water. So what I'm thinking is this: as the water's coming down here and we've only got 1 hopper, the hopper's probably going to be here. So if we did something like, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and chiseled that down, say from here. So we start from here, and we just chisel that down, going forward to there. I wonder if that will help with the flowing water. Will that just basically stop it? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. But I think that might be an idea we want to do. And obviously we can still bring this down here to there. And we'll do the same here over here as well. And then we can have our trees. So I'd say a 3 gap. Yeah, 3 gap. And then we'll put 1 there. Put that on top of there. Another 3 gap. 1, 2, 3. Put a tree there. And then 1, 2, 3. And we'll put a tree there. But we could do another tree as well. No more blocks at the moment, but you get the idea if we put a tree there as well. Now we are going to lose a little bit going over the side and stuff, but I hope we'll be able to catch it all. So first things first, let me basically firstly make sure it's daytime. I also basically need to grab some more blocks as well, something that I can use for everywhere. So probably not the coral cobblestone, because this is a particularly special block, isn't it? And then we'll see about some water flow. So yeah, let me make sure it's daytime first, and I will catch you in the morning. So that's what we've got so far. Let's have a see basically with a bucket of water if we can get these water flows working. Now, no, Vintage Story water is a little bit different to Minecraft water. It doesn't have the same basically flowing systems as Minecraft, not all the time anyway. It can be a little bit difficult to work with. Now let's try this. So we're going to do the control, and we'll put you down, and then control again for you. Come a bit forward, and then you as well. So that's where you're stopping. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Where's one? This is what I mean by the water. Right, so how far is that then? So from this block, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6, 6, 6. Yeah, go figure. So let's place down a block of water. That's the question, though, isn't it? So we place it down here, flows backwards, but it's you're gonna have some movement, aren't you? Look, cute. You know, I want to keep them flowing this way. So for whatever reason, I'm not entirely sure why, this goes down to here, and the other two don't. This is what I mean by Vintage Story waters. It can be a little bit quirky. Okay, so... Oh, wow, that's super irritating. How about remove you for a second? Remove you. Not do anything. Take you out again. Place you down. Control you. See, to be honest, I think it's there. What's making it go for an extra block? Why, I hear you ask? I don't know. I'm gonna try and view as well. I've got it from both sides now. But it hasn't it's not increased the size, the length of it. Okay, let's try maybe here. So that goes to there. Is that going to push it one further though? It does for that, but not for that one. So what's that? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We'll do you as well. There we go. That's 7 blocks that's going out. Now I'm thinking, what if I was to do... See, a sign wouldn't work necessarily. I think a sign can be waterlogged. Right, so we've chopped down the trees, right? So chop, 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 chop. These have come down. Moving forward. Okay, a little bit slowly, but they are moving forward. There we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So it stops around about there. The question is, how do I do this? What if I was to do something like place you, and then you, and then place it again? So if we do you again, so we'll do control you. Bring you out a little bit further. So you and you. And to do this side as well. Right. So that's flowing all the way down to here. We have the hopper there. Looks like everything is moving though. But again, we've got that same issue again where the water is backing up. So where it comes here and stuff is going backwards. Which is not what we want. So if we basically block this again. Now we know that basically the sensible thing is basically we'll just have it this long, but it's not much of a tree farm, is it? Having one tree, you know what I mean? Let me make a few signs. I'm going to make a few signs and a few other blocks to see if we can basically stop water from flowing and stuff. Okay. And now we'll bring it back, okay? So as you can see, vintage story signs are automatically waterlogged. So as soon as you put them in the water, they're automatically waterlogged. They don't stop the flow of water. But one thing that vintage story does have, and Minecraft doesn't, let me bring out you. Thank you. So we need to go from 7. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we worked it out. Basically, it came all the way down here. All right, yeah. There we go, 7. Now that's all flowing the same way now. So is it possible? Could we just do something like this? Take you off, bring you down, and we'll do chisel, chisel, chisel. F. See, this is the only problem as well. The water, this is a chisel block, but it gives up basically its block. So even though it's a chisel block, it becomes less than a block. So how do I explain it? So back in Minecraft, so if you place down a sign, that sign takes up that whole entire block. Okay, and if you put down a trapdoor, even if it's basically open, that trapdoor also takes up that whole entire block. So for all intents and purposes, that is a full block. Well, vintage story does not work the same way. So as soon as you start to chisel anything, that block is not there anymore. So this is not a full block, this is only half a block. Now I could do this all the way down, so it's basically, you know, it's just a very, very thin sliver, but it's not going to change the actual direction of the water, so that is not going to work either. So what would work then? Place you back down again. And place you as well. There we go, I dragged you up. Let's just have this to start off with. Deal with one problem at a time, eh? Right, so we've got all this in a row. I'm pretty sure this is actually 7 blocks. Okay, let's just double check. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, 7 blocks. How do I? Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, we know that, but I am an idiot though. Right, so if we did this, you ready? Let me bring out the dirt. I've got plenty of dirt. I don't have much of that. So if we do this, it's not going to flow over. Don't worry. I need 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you as well. Right, now place you down. I want you there. Okay, we made improvements at least. Look, it's thingy. It's flowing further now because I've given it a step to go down. Let's try and do. So you and you and you. I have to be careful because obviously I need running water. Well, let's have a check from here because I don't think this is running now. Right, so Q. No, it is not. Okay. Right, so I do need to have you and then you. So that's that. These are all source blocks. Right, so all the way down here and stops here, but they should, technically speaking, it should queue. Keep going, go on. You know you want to. Bet you. It should fall off the edge. That's what I'm going to say. It should fall off the edge. And then we should be able to just do rinse and repeat and do the same thing again. Put a block here and just basically have it flowing down. Come on. Come on. A little bit further. A little bit more. Oh, just short. Right, I think it should be okay with enough momentum going behind it. So we'll do you. Right, so do you see any water backing upwards or going backwards? I don't. I see more, everything flowing the same way. Let me just pick up you. Let me just do it from outside. There we go. Let's make sure they're all in. I'm pretty sure they're all in. Right, let's try again. So we'll drop a block off here. So, Q. Well, to be honest, this is tempted basically to change the actual bottom of it for ice, because I reckon it would actually work better with ice. It would slip further. And probably faster. Go on, go on, go on. Oh, come on. Seriously? Well, what if we did a couple? Okay. So, like, because it's a tree. So, what do you reckon? It's probably going to be a couple. So, let's see. Will it on. We'll just will it on. Go on, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You know you want to. Keep it going. Keep it going. Please, go on. Go on. Go on. Oh my god, every single one stopped. Oh, wow. Right, just give me 5 minutes to have a think about this and mull this over, okay? Might see if I'll check the maps to see if I know where there's any ice, alright? Just give me a minute. Yeah, welcome back. Now for a bit of testing in my test world, if you wonder where it was. So, one of these sides is just dirt, and the other side is glacial ice. And we're going to see if the glacial ice helps. So we know from experience, basically, it's not going to make much difference. So we'll do 5. 1, 2. Oh, I needed more than that. So let me just have a stack or something. Hold on. Low. There we go. Once the stack. So you can go away and you can go away. That's better. So I want... So that's stopped again. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're all going to stop around about the same area. They're not going to push each other over the edge. It's all just going to stop there, I think. Let's have a sec. This will be identical to what we've got on our little world. Yep, stopped. All stopped, and that stopped as well. Now let's see if glacial ice actually helps a little bit. Let me just land. So 5 pieces again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm not noticing any speed difference. I don't know, maybe just a touch faster. I think it's come over just a little bit more, but it's still not come over the edge. So the only other ice in game is, oh hold on, let me do you ice. So the only other ice in game is this packed glacial ice. Not entirely sure how that is made, so let me just do you for a second, and we do H. So so it's again, it's something that we have to pick up. Drops when broken. So glacial ice. So let's break out some of these and change them around. So, because it might make a difference, or it might make no difference whatsoever. Right. So again, we're going to do 5 more. Everything is still flowing as before, so we're going to do 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stopped again. Stopped. And I'm going to go out and let them station and stop. So, what if we was to... Did that hopper pick them all up? Well, I picked up 3 anyway. How much would it change it if we could... I think you can chisel packed glacial ice. Let me just find a hammer. So H, no, not you. So E, so hammer. Can you stop doing that? Thank you. Hammer. So we'll do a hammer. And we get ourselves a chisel as well. And we'll see if it changes anything. Chisel. I'm not bothered about what chisel we've got. Right, so let's try you, and then you. And let's just make a little bit of a bevel. Because it looks like everything is still flowing the same way, doesn't it? So F. Let's just cut this bit off. I didn't like the actual changes just then. But hopefully it's fine. We'll just do a little bit more. Right. Are we noticing any changes in direction of water? Everything seems to be look like it's flowing still. All the same direction. Now let's give that a try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Alright, backs up. Yeah, it's been pushed back just ever slightly. And I don't think it would really matter if it was like that. To be brutally honest, it looked like, from what I was seeing from the blocks, it did get pushed back a little bit. But we'll try again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, will it on. We will will it on. You can do it, Mr. Dirt. You can keep on flowing. Go. You gotta go. Come on. Yes. No. Darn. Right. Okay. I'll be back again. So these don't work. Ice doesn't make a difference. You think you would, wouldn't you? You think it would make you slip a bit faster, but yeah, ice doesn't work. So, yep. I'll be back. So, okay, we have design number 3. So it is a little bit shorter because we're only using one water source. So at the very, very top. And as you notice, basically we're 2 blocks high now. So the whole structure is like 1 block higher. And let me make sure it's bright before we start. So we'll do you. There we go. Right, you can go away now. Right, so here's a tester. Okay, we'll do a few. Huh? We'll do a few. Instead of just doing 5, we'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Right across the board this time. That's the first hurdle. Yep. Yes, excellent stuff. And now for this one. Go on, you can do it. Well, this is 2 blocks shorter than other designs, but it's still a decent size. Yep. And yep, to make sure it's not despawning or anything, let me just come down here. There's 3 inside there, there's 3 inside there, and there's 5 inside there. So it looks like this is the design we're going to go for. Now, yeah, it is a bit shorter. So the actual water flowing is only 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and then you have to do a sheer drop, and then obviously it takes it further 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks and straight into the hoppers. So it looks like this is probably going to be the design I'm going for. Now when it comes to actually placing of the actual trees, I'm probably going to do something like maybe just 1 in, so you, so then we'll do you 2. I think, to be honest, just making sure we're not losing anything. I think if we have it all the way up, it's probably going to be a better idea. So it's like almost like closed off. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 trees. Yeah. I think this is the design we're going to go for. 4 trees. Now we are going to have to collect quite a bit more copper, because I'm pretty sure we've only got enough copper to make 3 hoppers. So there is that. So yeah, right. Let me basically come out of my creative test world, and we'll meet up again on the server. Okay? Yeah, sounds good. Okie dokie. Right. See you shortly. Right, so here we are back on the server again, back into survival world and stuff. I built it up. I've used the smooth conglomerate because I do like it, and this should be all working. All we're missing now is the actual copper. Now I figured out that if I want to have 3 of these, so next to each other, so 1, 2, 3, I will need a further. Let me get rid of that and get rid of that. Thank you. I will need a further 360 nuggets. It takes 18 ingots. Yeah, it takes 18. Sorry, I keep on hearing stuff. It takes 18 ingots per 3 hoppers, and I need 3 hoppers for each section. And it's 20 nuggets per ingot, so the maths is basically 360. So 360 nuggets, which I've currently got 16. So any guesses what I'm going to be doing between episodes? Right, so I need 18. Right, okay. So I'm going to change all of this into plates, and then we can make a few hoppers and then finally test this out. So yeah, it's going to take me a minute to basically hammer out all these plates and stuff, and hopefully we should be able to finish off with an actual working tree farm, semi-automated tree farm. Well, kind of semi-automated, but okay. Right, it's going to take me a while to do this. All right, so we're on the final stretch now. I've placed 3 different chests down there, so 3 single chests. I didn't see the point of basically doing like a double and a single. And we've got our 9 plates here, so we need to make our hoppers. So that's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Place these down. And I should have grabbed some wood as well, just to make sure that this is going to work. The test is going to work. We've got some, oak will do, as I'm planting oak anyway. We'll get 10 oak. Right, so here's the system. We'll be coming along. I'm coming along here. Got a big oak tree here. Now, if we want to, we can take the shears and just chop down some sticks and stuff, which should also flow into this area. So you, that one, and finally that one. Okay, so that's our oak planted down. So now for our test of concept, we just chopped it down, and we're just basically just gonna. There we go. So we're all bobbing along, falling down the first one. Excellent. Coming down, still coming down. Now, why would it do that? Hoppers have a strange thing, because when you get to the hopper lip, as it was, they just go in. How very strange. Why would it do that? Let me try placing down the hoppers again. Yeah, that's all 10. We'll try this again. Let me try to just drop at least one in, see if it goes in. Q. Wait, it's showing it's going in. I'm going to move this for a second. Let me just move that one for a second. Right, so it is there. I wonder why it didn't go in though. Because we tested this in our test world, and everything was working fine. So we'll give it another try. I might try I'm going to try relogging. I'm going to log out and log back into the world again. See if that helps at all. Maybe there's, I don't know, a little bit of lag going on or something. Right, just give me a second. Right, so we're going to try that again. I've relogged in and everything. So let's try this again. Some there, and we'll do some over here. Maybe some just there. So they're kind of basically going down in a big clump of straight across the board. Stopped. And stopped. Okay. The only way around this would be basically is to move the actual hoppers to here. Don't drop these are expensive. Right, so if we do you, and then you. And obviously we'll move the chest as well. But I want to at least see it working first. So we'll try this again. There's some down here. Maybe one there as well. You two down there. Okay, right. So yeah, going in fine, and absolutely fine. So that works. That's all the actual wood back. There we go. Yeah, there's the 10 wood. So okay, it works in principle. I was I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled as to why it wouldn't pick it up. Let me just try one more thing before we go. Pick you up first. I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to place you going into it, okay? Whoa, no. Come on. Hold on. No, just stand still for a second. There we go. I just want to stand still for a second. Let's do you and... So this is faced into it, technically. Let's try Q. Oh, Q. No, you need a chute as well, don't you? That's right. Ah, dear. Okay. Come back here. And pick up you as well. Whilst I'm here. No, let's go back up. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like basically I'm going to have turn that off. Right, okay. Yeah, the chest is just going to be underneath here. And yeah, that's pretty much the only way we're going to have to do it, to be honest. There we go. Right, let's pick up these. There we go. Well, that's okay. That's okay. This shortens it a little bit more, which is not great. And obviously, in our test board, it showed it could go to the 6th one, but it just wouldn't pick up for some reason. Maybe there's a way you put down poppers. Maybe it's something in the orientation which you put it down. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. It went down that time, but it's forward now. So yeah, okay. Well, we all know what I'm going to be doing between episodes. I need to basically collect around about 360 nuggets worth of copper, so I can basically stretch this out right across here. I'll probably have to pick up a bit more maple wood as well. So, if you've enjoyed today's episode, you know what to do. Usual stuff applies. Basically, leave me something to read as well. I do like to have a little bit of a read, and I always answer all my comments as well. And it's great seeing you back for 2026. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the very next episode, where hopefully we'll have 3 of these rolling out. Ooh, cool, eh? That's your bye for now. Bye.